I mean, I never, I haven't filmed anything for like a week and a half now. Going on 2 weeks, so I'm a little rusty here. I kind of sort of broke my back. If you follow me on Instagram, at Thrift Thick, you would know that I have a terrible back, and last week, I don't know what happened. I mean, I know that I was very stressed out, and when I get stressed out, it goes straight to my lower back, and it's kind of sort of debilitating, to say the least. So I haven't really been able to move much more than go to the bathroom. Like, literally. It's been a very long, boring, and painful last week and a half for me, but I'm finally on the mend here, I think. Let's all knock on wood for me and keep all of our appendages crossed, please. Because I'm trying out some YouTube Made Me Buy It products today. So, I mean, that just makes any day a good day. Right? I mean, for me anyways. This is the new foundation, face, whatever you want to call it, range from L'Oreal. It is their Infallible Pro Matte stuff. L'Oreal makeup designer Paris presents Infallible Pro Matte 24-hour foundation, air-light texture with a demi-matte finish. For the first time, a super gliding mattifying formula with a high water content for maximum comfort that lasts. Contains shine-defy blotting spheres that act like blotting paper to mimic makeup artist gesture, instantly absorbing sweat and oil without disturbing color pigments. Medium coverage. Sounds interesting enough to me. As far as I know, this foundation comes in 12 different shades, and oh boy was it a bugger to try and figure out what shade I was gonna be. I still don't know if this is gonna be my shade. I got the shade 102 Shell Beige. It's just the weirdest jumps between colors. I really feel like the color selection is not good with this foundation. It's hard to tell just from the coloring that you see here through the package, because the package is kind of that like semi-matte finish, so it kind of jades the color that's on the inside. It kind of makes it a bit lighter looking than it actually is, which is kind of scary because it looks too dark for me. I am also going to be using the powder with it. I figure, you know, why not? They go together, right? Kind of. Apparently, this is the new standard of matte. Discover the makeup artist-inspired soft matte finish powder for a smooth, multi-dimensional look that is never flat or cakey. It can be used alone, it can be used to set foundation after application, and or throughout the day for quick touch-ups. The powder comes in 8 different shades as opposed to the 12, the foundation, which is weird to me. You would think there would be like matching or corresponding powders. I don't know. Again, the color selection is kind of sort of very strange. It really hops around and doesn't really make sense to me, but I picked number 300 Nude Beige. I'm hoping this will be my color. I guess it's just time to sing the song together if you would like to with me. Here we go. YouTube made me buy it, and now I'm gonna try it. Whee! I mean, I'm sure you could already tell, but my skin is not looking the most fantastic right now, and like I said, that's because I couldn't really get up, and so, you know, this is what happens when I don't wash my face for a week straight. I feel like we've got a good range of things to test this foundation out on, right? Sounds great to me. They said that I could apply this with either my fingers or a brush, so I've got my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush here in case I feel the need to use this. You know, we'll see. Maybe I'll try both. You know, we'll see what works out best. I'm really nervous. I'm really nervous to see this color. Protective seal coming on off. Oh, okay. This is a lot runnier than I thought it would be. Although it did say it was a watery kind of consistency. I mean, it's semi-thick. You know, maybe this color will work. Yeah, maybe. Foundation. Just gonna get on to it. It's just got your typical foundation smell to it, really nothing offensive or anything. It's got a really quick dry down time, like you put it on instantly and it starts to feel like it's going from a liquid to almost a powder finish, but I didn't really put on that much of it, so I'm gonna apply a little more. face has the foundation on it, one layer, and this side obviously does not. The camera is making this foundation look fantastic. It really did do a good job of just kind of evening everything out. In real life, it is a little pink toned for me. I definitely have a much more neutral undertone than this, but you know, I think it did a really good job of covering stuff up. Now, I say that the camera's making this look really nice because it looks like I'm wearing foundation. Like, it is very noticeable. Can you see? It really does. You can tell I'm wearing foundation, and I don't like that kind of a look. It does feel very silky and lightweight. Just sitting here, it doesn't feel like I have anything on my face, so that's nice. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the other side of my face. I will use my foundation brush and see if that makes any sort of a difference. So okay. Okay, so I'm in the process of finishing this up here, and do you see this at all? That's not my skin. That's the foundation that's just like rubbing right. Do you see that? That is so gross. I don't have that dry of skin / at all. Okay, well, thankfully that's like in my hairline, so maybe I can cover it up with my hair later. So all that being said, I'm so nervous. Can you see this on my hand? How this is way too pink for me / kind of dark on me / oh my gosh, I have to go out in public like this. I don't see the demi matte at all. Maybe that'll come out more during the day, but right now there's nothing demi semi about this. This is full on all matte. So I mean, we'll see. So now I'm terrified to further cakeify my face and put on the powder. Oh god. They make these labels so hard to get off. It's mine. Thank you. This is like the hardest little package I've ever tried to open. There's the powder. You open it up and you get a little baby mirror, and you also get a sponge. I never use them, but I do like to touch them, so I will keep that in there. Now the powder, very, very silky to the touch. Hey, and it's actually my color! Oh, yay, I got one of them right. There's the foundation. It looks so dark. And this is the powder. So there you have it. Oh my god, that's on my face right now. Alright. So I'm just gonna be using my e.l.f. complexion brush, the Studio complexion brush. This half of my face has the powder on it and this half doesn't. Did it make a difference? I don't personally see one, but you know, we'll see throughout. Should I just, I think I can go out like this. I will leave just this half, so just my right half of my face powdered, and then this half of my face unpowdered, and we'll see how that goes throughout the day. We'll see if this powder makes any sort of a difference. I don't know. Will it? We shall see. Right, so now that that is all on, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, you know, do something with my hair, especially to cover this little chunk there. Thank goodness for wave. So I guess I'll just see you in a second here. I haven't done this in a long time, but we're gonna do the snap transition. Ready? Ding! You guys, I don't like this foundation. I can already tell you. I mean, it feels great, it really does, but it looks so cakey. Can you see it? Can you see it? Please tell me you can see this cakiness on camera, because you can definitely see it in real life. It's just, look at the cake. I like cake, I really do. I just don't like makeup cake. I like edible cake. In real life, it actually, I mean, it does not match me, but it looks okay. On camera, I feel like it looks so off. I mean, maybe. Like, I mean, kind of. You can kind of tell. Okay, it's not my shade, okay? I get it. I'm trying to make myself feel better. It is currently 2:08 in the afternoon. I am just gonna go out and do my business. That sounds like I'm a dog and I'm gonna go to the bathroom outside, but nope. I'm just gonna go run some errands and then go to work and come home and we'll see how I'm doing. We'll see how the foundation lasted. I'll probably check in with you all on my break at work. So I guess I will just see you all, I'll see you around. Okay, anyways, I gotta go, so I will just see you all when I check in with you next. Bye! Alright you guys, I'm just checking in here on my break at work. So I figured it was about time to check in on the foundation. I am in so much pain. My back is killing me. But that's okay, you know, I'm hanging in there. It is currently 7:42 in the evening. Or 43, fine, thanks a lot, phone. Let's look at my skin, shall we? I'm quite curious to see because it really hasn't been like a crazy night at work, but there was definitely about an hour and a half period where I was on register and I was very hot because it got very busy, so I'm curious to see how this held up. I mean, it looks the same as when I first applied it. Can you see? In the nose crease, it looks like it's starting to cake up a little funny. And I mean, it's still, you know, cakey overall, but I don't really think there's a discrepancy in either side of my face. I just want to test real quick here with a blotting sheet because it said that it had it built in. I mean, I see no shine on my face really, but I'm just curious to see how much oil comes off. Typical, lots of oil, but I think it masked it pretty darn good. Yeah, cool. So I brought the powder along with me, but I don't really think I need to put any more on. So maybe, I mean, you guys, you want me to, don't you? Okay, I'm just gonna go in with my transportable kabuki brush from Sephora. It's so soft, it's so nice. Get a little powder, do my areas, I guess. Do I look prettier now, mommy and viewers? I don't know. I'm just gonna get back to it. I've got like 2 minutes left here on my break. And yeah, I will just check in with you all at the end of the night here. So I will see you all then. Bye! Check-in. Yes. I've been home for many hours now, and that approximately equals like 5 or 6 hours now. And you know, along with my like day clothes coming off and PJs coming on, my makeup is supposed to come off. But you know, because it's a review, I wanted to leave this on to see how it did. And I actually wasn't planning on staying up this late, but you know, sometimes you start watching documentaries on Netflix and it'll recommend another one and then another one, and ooh, that one looks good, and oh my god, It is currently 4:40 a.m. It is time to check on the foundation. So, I think it wore off underneath my glasses. I've had to blow my nose a couple of times since being home. It looks like it caked in my nose folds. What do you call that? You know, surprisingly, this foundation doesn't look too bad on crusty spots. Like, not the worst I've ever seen at all. Overall, it's just like, you can tell I'm wearing foundation. You know, I do have some shine going on. That's for sure, so. Ooh, face grease. So, I don't know about the whole oil control thing or whatever, but I mean, I look pretty freaking matte if you ask me. At least more matte than I am accustomed to on my face. It's just, this is one of those, it's gonna be a personal preference. Can I put my glasses back on? If you like a matte foundation, this will probably be great for you because you're probably used to this kind of a thicker looking texture. At least I don't know of any like very matte foundations that look skin-like, you know what I'm saying? So if you have really, really oily skin, or like said, you just like that matte look, you know, I think this would do great for you. I do think that this foundation is pretty pricey for a drugstore foundation. Drugstore foundations nowadays, they're going above and beyond $10, and that's just, I'm not okay with that. It is very lightweight. I really don't feel like I even have on foundation, which is great. My face feels really smooth, really soft. You can tell, you know, my contour and blush and everything definitely stayed put along with the foundation. I don't know, you guys. Was there anything else to cover? So I'm gonna go to bed because I'm exhausted, and you know, I just have to do this kind of a day all over again tomorrow. So yay! That felt wonderful. I'm just gonna go to bed here. I hope you guys are all doing well, and until next time, just stay well until then. Bye! You're walking around and you're carrying all your groceries and stuff, and you're hot and sweaty because you are a woman and you are strong and you are hot